Hey Naturally Glam fam, it's your girl Jana, and this is day 14 of the iGrind Vlogust Vlog Days of Summer Challenge, where I'm going to be uploading a video every day in the month of August. So like I said, today is day 14. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys some tips on using Twitter. I know that some people really struggle with Twitter. They're not really sure what to do with it or how to maximize Twitter to their advantage when it comes to, their brand and engaging with their audience. So I just wanted to go over some really quick tips, nothing major. I just have 5 tips that I think would help somebody that's new to Twitter and just trying to figure out what's the best way to get engagement and to increase their followers on Twitter. So number 1 is participating in Twitter chats. Twitter chats are really great because oftentimes it's a group of people coming together on Twitter at the same time. It's like planned out. There's a date and a time, and people are coming there to discuss a certain topic. Depending on the topic or who is putting out the Twitter chat or who's hosting the Twitter chat, it could be connected to a brand. Or it just could be, when I say brand, I mean like a product brand, like beauty product brand or hair care product brand. Or the other day I was on a fashion Twitter chat and it was about styling sunglasses, and the brand was a sunglass frame company. And so oftentimes it's connected to a brand, and so people will come to the chat maybe if the brand is going to do a giveaway to people that either participating. Now, you may not even be interested in the giveaway. Like, for example, that Twitter chat was on prescription glasses, which I don't even wear prescription glasses, but I just wanted to come on and participate because style is a part of my Naturally Glam brand. And so I know that there will be other people in the Twitter chat that are interested in those same things and possibly would follow me if they saw me engaging in the Twitter chat. And that's exactly what happened. I usually get a handful of new followers just from Twitter chats. And it's really awesome because oftentimes if you want to reach out to an audience unlike your own, like for example, the majority of my audience is African American women. But some of these brands, of course, they market to women of all races. And so when you participate in a Twitter chat, it opens you up to an audience of people that otherwise may not be coming to your channel, but because they're coming to the Twitter chat, it's something that you guys have in common. And if they like what you have to say on the chat, oftentimes they will follow you. Now, how does a Twitter chat work? Well, it's really easy. Like I said, oftentimes there's a topic, and so whoever's hosting the chat or whoever will be, putting up the questions or engaging, they will tell you the date and the time, the topic, and then there's usually a hashtag. So, for example, I'll use the one about the frames, the eyeglass frames. The hashtag was frames for fashion, and the topic was just going to be talking about how to style your glasses. There was a date and there was a time. So at that date and time, what I do is I set a reminder on my phone. A lot of times people are like, oh yeah, I forgot about that Twitter chat. I never forget about a Twitter chat. I use what I have. This tool, you're paying every month for a cell phone service. Use this tool. Simply setting a reminder on your calendar, an alarm that goes off and says Twitter chat is starting now and this is the hashtag. It's really just that simple. I set the time. When I get my alarm, I go onto Twitter, I type in the hashtag, and I can either follow the hashtag, because what Twitter will do is every tweet that has that hashtag in it, when you search the hashtag, it will put it up. And then your news feed will just basically be any comment that has that hashtag. I usually will follow that, and then sometimes if it's a really large Twitter chat with a lot of engagement, instead of following the hashtag, I will just go to the page or the Twitter page of the person who's hosting the chat and just follow their page, because they're usually going to be posting the questions that you would respond to and posting most of the interaction. And sometimes it's just overwhelming when you have hundreds of people using that one particular hashtag to kind of keep up, and sometimes everything doesn't get inside of your feed if you search through the hashtag. But if it's a small Twitter chat, then using the hashtag, it helps keep up with other comments. And when you use the hashtag, it helps others find your comment and see that you're participating in the chat. Another cool thing about Twitter chats is if you participate in one where there's a giveaway, a lot of times I have won the giveaway, and then I'm able to get those products and then review them for my website and for my blog and for my YouTube channel. So if you're trying to figure out ways to get free products to review for your site, participate in a Twitter chat. Not only could you possibly win, but then it lets the brand know that you're interested and that you're engaging with them. Then maybe if you contact them later on, you can say, hey, remember me? I participated in your Twitter chat the other day. Or maybe after the Twitter chat, you can reach out to that brand and say, hey, I really enjoy your products. Maybe we can work together, and they'll remember you from the Twitter chat. So that's also good. If you're not sure when a Twitter chat is going to happen, the best way to do it is to just keep an eye on pages on Twitter that you like, brands that you like. Keep an eye on their Twitter. Every once in a while, look and see, do they have something coming up? A lot of times they'll post it on their Instagram page, and just an image that has all the information about the Twitter chat. So you just have to stay tuned. Number 2 is you have to follow people. Only celebrities can get away with having 1 million followers and only following 3 people. For the rest of us normal folks, so to speak, it's not going to work. You're going to need to follow people so that you can see what they're talking about, and then you can engage. That's what Twitter is all about. It's about having these conversations back and forth, seeing what other people are talking about, and then engaging. So if you're not following anybody, then you're not going to have much to see when you go on Twitter to even respond to retweet or whatever. So follow people. If there's brands that you like, follow the brand. Follow those other bloggers if you're a blogger, other brands that are similar to yours. And then if they put something out that you like, retweet it. Respond to it. If you follow a large brand or a major brand or a brand that you're trying to engage with, and they so happen to follow you back, which a lot of times they will do, then make sure you thank them for following you, just to have that back and forth engagement. You'd be surprised how that at least puts you on their radar. Number 3 is make sure that your Twitter profile is up to date and that it's inclusive and represents what you're about. A lot of times I have people follow me, and so I want to follow them back. When I click on their profile to see who they are, it has something random. It doesn't tell me who they are. It doesn't tell me what their brand is about. It may just say something like Jesus Lover or 757 or, quirky sense of humor. Like, I want to know what your brand is about. Otherwise, I'm not going to follow you even though you follow me. I'm not really here for the follow just to be following somebody. Like, I want to know that what you're going to talk about on Twitter is something that I'm interested in. So definitely make sure that you are filling out that part of your profile. It's okay to put like fun stuff. Like, if you want to put Jesus Lover, I'm not saying don't put that, but put something else if that's why you're on Twitter. If you're on Twitter to brand yourself, your blog, your business, whatever, then you need to include that too, unless this is your personal Twitter account. If this is your brand Twitter account, like if this is Naturally Glam TV, then I need to say, what is Naturally Glam TV? So when somebody looks at my profile, they know exactly what it is, and they have a reason to follow. They're like, oh, I want to know what she's talking about. So, unless your blog is about, religion, then you might want to put something else outside of that. If your blog is about natural hair, say Jesus Lover who loves natural hair. I talk about natural hair, blah, 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 blah. Let people know clearly when they click on your profile that they know exactly who you are and what you're about. Number 4, get on Twitter when Twitter is hot. Now, good times that Twitter is really, really jumping is usually in the morning. A lot of people will post inspirational things early in the morning, so that's a great time, like between 6 and 8 in the morning. Also, lunchtime can be a good time, or after lunch. So like between 1 and 3, or like 2 to 5. Like anytime that, because once people get home from work, generally speaking, they're doing other things. They're handling business, taking care of kids, whatever, and they're not on social media as much. So those are really hot times. Other hot times are, like I said, during Twitter chats, but then also during popular TV shows. We all have heard of, you know, with Scandal, how Twitter is playing such a huge part in that show. So if you're a Scandal watcher, that's a good time to be on Twitter, because, you know, people are up there. Life Class, Oprah's Life Class, a lot of people are on Twitter during that time. So find shows that sort of fall somewhere within your brand, and then get on Twitter when people are on Twitter talking about that stuff. Engage with them about whatever the show or whatever the thing is about. You know, if it's the Oscars or whatever, engage. And then, like I said, if your profile is up to date, when people go to see who is this that left this comment or that tweeted this, they'll see what you're about. And if it's something they're interested in, they'll probably follow you. And then number 5 is, don't just get on Twitter or any social media platform for that matter, just to promote something or sell something. That is not the time to all of a sudden have all this interest in Twitter. You have to get on there when you're building your platform and you're just there to engage. People want to know that you're really sincere and that you're really there to engage them, not just to sell them something.